Alright, so here are the preliminary frames. 1x4s. This long power outlet will be mounted on this wall above that outlet so that I'll have more access there. And obviously I'm going to have to take this corner off of the frame. Power strips were actually fairly expensive because of the arrangement that I wanted, so I ended up spending almost as much on those on these two power strips as I did on all of the cabinets put together. But that's how that goes sometimes. As you can see, walking into this, we definitely need to have this corner smaller, and of course trying to shut the door, that doesn't work. As you can see, I've created an angle here at this front piece. The first thing I did is I constructed just a basic ladder out of 1x4s, spaced them out 2 feet. Then I set it in place, measured for how far that could have been. Could have done it in any order, but I made the frame first and then cut out the notch, slapped that on there. I'm not really happy with that, but it's a good temporary, and once I get everything else in place, I will go ahead and redo that so that this is a little bit, this was done really hastily in the garage, trying to stay out of the rain. The other thing that I did is I added this little cross piece here. It's going to support this side of it. I'm thinking about adding a piece that goes from this cabinet across this span to there. If I do that, I will have to move that electrical. Alright, so now I have this ladder right here, and what I need to do is I need to add an angle here so that it'll catch this corner of the cabinet. I have already cut the piece that I'm going to use, measured it, made sure that if I use this length it will catch that corner. So now all I have to do is drill it and screw it. You could do this without pre-drilling. This is very soft wood, but the chances of splitting, especially since it comes to this point here, are very high, and pre-drilling doesn't really take any extra, doesn't take a whole lot of extra time or effort. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now as you can see, this is supporting that corner. Eventually what I'll do, the next step is going to be to attach this to the studs. Won't do anything back here because I've got this space, but we'll attach this also to the studs, and then we'll attach these two to each other. And I really don't think I'm going to need a support that goes across here, but once everything is put together, we'll put some weight on this, see if I'm bending it out of the way. I think this right here will provide us plenty of support for that. And we'll slide this up to where that's there. We'll make everything square. May actually do a block behind this to make this square this way. But if we look at the overall, that's a pretty good bench.